It was the Aussie soap that defined a decade.
Hello there.
Heartbreak High gave 90s kids a crash course on teen turbulence, young love, and so much school drama. It also introduced us to a generation of homegrown talent, serving up the likes of Callan Mulvey, Ada Nicodemou, and Alex Dimitriades. And this year's reboot has introduced a whole new lineup.
My best friend dumped me!
I'm a reject!
I have a lazy kebab vagina!
Gamilaroo man Thomas Weatherall leads the pack of amped up and sexed up teens in the new version of the Aussie series. And both the show and Thomas have been kicking goals.
And the actor goes to Thomas Weatherall.
I genuinely, really wasn't expecting this, so I didn't write anything.
Now the rising star is going from screen to stage, flexing his theatrical and writing chops at the Sydney Festival.
Would you please welcome Thomas Weatherall? Yes. Huge congratulations on the ACTRA Award.
Thank
Are
you.
you never going to attend another award ceremony where you are nominated without a speech again?
Admittedly, I'll probably do the same thing if I ever go back. People told me kind of every day in the lead up, just write something just in case, but no, I really, wasn't expecting it, so I thought I could wing it, but it was terrifying to do, so.
It's such a humble move, though, right? Because you feel like, I can't assume I'm going to win, but then actually when you do win, you're like, and I'm here with my pants down because I don't know what to say.
And you walk up and you hope that you just pray you don't swear and you don't say anything too stupid or incriminating, but no, I got through unscathed, I think.
Well, one of the things you did mention was that you spoke beautifully about a teacher who had influenced you in your career. Is that how the whole kind of acting bug started for you?
Funnily enough, not. Her name, so Diane Talbot, who I mentioned, she was actually my dance teacher growing up. So I was a classically trained dancer from the age of 6 and just wanted to do that, wanted to be a professional dancer, and that was the only thing right up until I graduated high school. And I kind of randomly fell into acting in my final year of high school. But I still attribute her to kind of, she taught me everything about being a creative and performing and stuff. And, she was kind of the best acting teacher someone can have without ever actually doing any acting in those 11 years we spent together. So,
it feels like it's really paying off. Obviously, Heartbreak High is just a huge global phenomenon. It's like rocketed you into all kinds of celebrity all over the world, which is like how does it feel to be a part of that? That's crazy, right?
It's amazing, but it's very surreal. It's kind of, it's hard to believe. And kind of just getting the job was nice enough, and that's kind of the hope as an actor.
You're just like, I just want to pay rent.
Yeah, I was like, beautiful, I can pay my bills for a few months. But then, when reading the script and taking it on, you knew it was going to be a good show, and making it felt like we had something special, but you can never anticipate that it's going to kind of take off that way. And, it's lovely. It's a really nice problem to have, but it is also sort of this very odd thing to get used to.
I'm so sorry about him. He just wants to be, globally famous.
No, I'm very desperate for that. Because when it came out in the 90s, right, and people watched it, I don't imagine you were alive. So did you ever watch it back in preparation for it? Did you have any context for what you were making?
No, I knew it existed. And funnily enough, I kind of knew some just through acting and meeting people. I had known people that were in the original show. So I knew kind of how important it was and the significance it had, but I was really careful. Once I got the job, I did not watch it and made a real concerted effort to stay away because it was so important and you don't want to try and replicate that or,
Such a Heartbreak High purist.
Maybe, but I feel like the old school fans don't love the fact that I publicly acknowledge that I have ignored that show as best as I can.
Well, you've also made the leap from screen to stage, so tell us about your new project, Blue.
Yeah, so we've just finished our first week of rehearsal, so I'm kind of all muddled over the place, but I'm making a play called Blue at Belvoir Street Theatre that I've actually written as well, and I'll be starring in. It's a one-man show that I've been writing for nearly 4 years now, so it's kind of surreal that it's finally getting the life that it has.
Is that some dancing we were seeing there? Are you doing some dancing or
maybe a little bit? Okay. Maybe just more of an artistic shot. I don't know, but that'll be kind of come along and have a look. But
interesting.
I mean, you're only 22. You've written a play. You've won an actor. You're on the biggest series on TV.
Yes.
What's next? What's there left to do? Who knows?
That's a great question. I don't know. I mean, yeah, right now, as I said, kind of blues it's been a long time coming, and it's a really personal story and kind of a very special project. So I'm just kind of tunnel vision on that, and we'll get through that and see what next year holds. But yeah,
Good luck.
thank you.
Put the catalogue together of awards acceptance speeches, because I'm guessing there's going to be a few on the way. Head to our website for details on how to see Blue at the Sydney Festival. Thanks so much for joining us, Thomas.
Thank you.